darling.
Hey, Dad.
You're playing the piano.
Oh, I was just playing around, yeah.
Wow. Would you care to learn?
Yeah,
I
sure.
could play much in my day, as you know.
Yeah, I'd love some lessons.
Let's start with some lessons then. Keep your fingers around. Oh, sounding very good, by the way. You keep this up, you know? I'll add an extra $5 to your allowance every week.
Okay.
Yeah. Half an hour a day, and we've got a deal.
Okay, sounds great.
I'm so proud of you. Oh, that sounded beautiful, Jessica. I'm so proud of you. You played it exactly as I taught you.
Good. Excellent.
Yeah, keep it up. Very nice, very nice. Why are you stopping?
I've done my half hour for the day.
Well, you can't just stop in the middle of a song.
But I've done my half hour. Why do I need to keep
Don't you
practicing?
Because I'm your father and I tell you so. You mastered this song so much. I mean, it's beautiful, it's perfect, but let's learn something new. Come on now. All right. Here. This is a great song here. Look at this one. It's not too hard. That would be perfect.
No, that's way too easy. Oh, well, that's boring. I don't want to.
But you'd be able to master it for the recital.
No, but it's so boring.
Okay, fine, all right. Well, if you want to do something hard for the recital then, how about this one? Clitterloon, my favorite.
God, that looks so hard. I can't do that.
All right, well, here. How about something nicely in between? Furley's. This is a beautiful song, like Beethoven. I know you can do it. Give it a shot. Why not? See? Starts with me. Beautiful. Oh, yes. Wonderful. Now, the left hand. Oh, it's actually this note here.
No, I just want to play this one.
When will you ever learn them? You just keep playing the same song over and over again.
I should be practicing. I really should be practicing for my recital. My dad is going to be so unimpressed.
Do you think they accept wizards older than 11 to Hogwarts?
Dad, I came to talk to you about something important, actually.
Very well. What is it?
I've been feeling really guilty about the fact that I've been neglecting my responsibilities with regards to piano.
Well, quite right, you should.
Wanted to say I'm sorry, and I'm going to try harder to practice so I can make you proud.
You will make me proud. You can do it in the recital. I believe in you.
I really hope that recital goes well. If I could get my dad to be so proud of me, if it goes so well, I'll feel so good, be so happy. It'll be just an amazing day. But then if it goes poorly, God, that would be awful. That would just be the worst thing ever. My dad would be so upset, and I would just be so distraught. I don't even know how we could handle that. Ugh.
Wow, Jessie, thanks for having me over. Oh my God, that recital was amazing. You did so well. I mean, you played Furley's and you've only been playing for 2 years. How did you? That must have taken so much practice. Oh my God.
I mean, I was pretty busy. I didn't have that much time. I got a couple hours of practice in here and there.
A couple hours?
I mean, you know, there just wasn't much time.
I've been practicing for ages, and I still can't even play the start of Pretty at least.
Well, I mean, I guess it helped when your dad is like a super talented pianist.
Yeah, I guess so. Wish my dad was a super talented pianist.
I guess you just kind of have it or you don't, you know?
Children waiting for the day they
Spend all this time studying for tests, so I can get into university and get a career in something I love, like psychology, or do I spend all these hours of the day practicing piano so I can become master of that instrument like I want to be? I just feel like I can't do both.
What do you think you're doing? I haven't heard any piano playing today.
I have been studying all day. I don't have any energy left for
You've got energy to watch TV?
That doesn't take any energy.
Don't you want to be a great piano player? What do I buy a piano for? May as well bloody sell it.
Fine, go ahead, sell the piano. I hate you, I hate the goddamn piano anyway.
I've had it with that girl. Has nothing I've ever taught her stuck. I mean, for crying out loud. Oh, I know. I shall call my sister Mary. Oh, Mary, it's so good of you to come. Thank you.
Of course. What's wrong?
It's just about Jessica. I feel like
Yeah?
I cannot get through to her. She has such potential as a piano player, and she's just throwing it all away, just eating chips and not practicing.
Well, how's your relationship with her? Do you listen to her? Do you tell her you love her?
She knows that. Maybe not.
Well, you might not necessarily be supporting her the best way you could.
Well, I mean, how do I do that then?
Well, what's more important to you? Like that she'd be good at piano and that she'd be like you, or that
Well, that's
she'd be
pretty
happy?
important. Well, I suppose it's her being happy, isn't it? Like, I mean, yes, I suppose it's her happiness. That's the most important to me.
So how have you been supporting her? How have you been trying to motivate her?
Well, I mean, I've told her what a great piano player she is, and that, you know, she's just gonna turn out just like me, and that, you know, as long as she just practice and dedicate time and just ignores extraneous things, she'll be good and she'll get there.
Right, well, I see several problems here. One of them is that actually the best way to motivate somebody is to support their autonomy. So,
Autonomy.
yeah, so
Fancy
actually
word.
not being controlling, it's the total opposite of that. So
But how would you get her to do anything then?
it seems a bit counterintuitive, but for example, you can provide rationale as to why it's important to practice as opposed to just telling her to practice. It's important to be patient when she doesn't immediately practice when you want her to. You know, it takes a bit of time for these habits to change. Acknowledging her experience of negative affect when she doesn't want to practice, instead of just trying to force her to, listening to why she doesn't want to, and acknowledging that's important too. And really just being empathetic, listening to her and taking her perspective, and most importantly, not being controlling and giving it an informational aspect as well.
Well, it's all very well, but when I was her age, I was a great piano player.
No, you weren't.
Well, everyone in my family was.
But it
Even
took you time and practice to get there. No, even if you're born with talent, you have to practice it. And this is the difference here. You need to help promote a growth mindset instead of this fixed mindset where you believe that intelligence or talent is fixed and you can't develop it. That's got some negative implications to it. You know, with a growth mindset, she's more likely to actually tackle challenges and see them as opportunities for growth instead of avoid them for fear of failure, because she might see failure as something that's negative as opposed to an opportunity to learn. So you could do that by praising her effort, like the fact that she's practicing itself, as opposed to her ability. You know, instead of telling her she's a great pianist, tell her, wow, you've done such a good job. You must have practiced so hard for that.
Well, I believe you, since you're such a renowned psychologist. Is there anything I can look at to learn?
Absolutely, actually. I've got this great textbook here. I often use it for my students. It's on motivation and emotion, and it's got some great theories in there that are really applicable to your situation.
It's not got too many fancy words?
No, not too many fancy words.
Alright, well, thank you very much.
Alright, you're welcome.
Jessica. I've been thinking, and I owe you an apology. I've been so harsh on you and unfairly in treating you. Ultimately, I realize what's important, and that is that you are happy. And I will love you and support you no matter what you do, regardless of whether you like or want to even play the piano or not. To me, that you're happy, that is what matters. And I want you to know that, forever and for always. I love you.
Thanks, Dad. Yeah. I might continue the piano or I might not. I don't know. We'll see.
How's it going?
Good. I think I kind of want to learn the song.
A song? Oh, nice, alright. And can I help with that at all?
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. What song would you like to learn?
I think I want to maybe learn that song that you play sometimes, the Le Matin.
Oh, that song, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that one.
Brilliant, alright, I know exactly what that is. Oh, right here. There you are, my sweet. Would you like any suggestions with it?
Yeah, okay.
Alright, so forgive me when I interrupt you.
Okay.
That's an amazing first attempt. It looks like you're putting a lot of effort in. I just want to say that for the fingering here, I would suggest that when you come up to here, use this second finger here rather than the third. It makes it a little bit more awkward to do the transition down to here. So if you use the second finger on this one, as you can try, then it makes the transition down to this one a little easier.
Okay. Makes sense. No, it's too hard. I can't do it.
That was great. You did amazing. That was a wonderful first try. I mean, you put a lot of effort in, and I think you did a good job today.
Yeah, I think that's all I can do today. And
That's quite okay.
getting frustrated.
If ever you need again, I'll be here.
Okay.
Jesse, I just can't do it. I've been trying and practicing so hard, and I can't learn the song. I'm just not a natural. I should just give up with piano.
Honestly, you shouldn't give up. I was a little dishonest earlier when you were complimenting me on my performance. I did put lots of hours of practice into that, you know. It took a lot of effort on my part, but it's easier to pretend that I didn't, and as if it was some like innate natural talent that I'm just automatically good at it, because then if I screw up, well, I mean, there might be something said for talent, but there's nothing with talent without practice. Like, you have to work hard at it. But then, you know, if I do poorly, if I pretend like I didn't practice at all, if I do poorly, then it doesn't reflect upon my abilities. It's just, I can put it down to not practicing enough, or not being prepared, or that it, you know, and then if I do well, it's just a bonus. Like,
really?
Yeah.
So you mean all I have to do is practice?
That's really the only way anyone gets good at anything.
Wow. I've been so misled.
Maybe I'll learn something new today. Maybe something a bit harder. Yeah, I think this one.